everybody. Welcome to 2ZQ Hot Takes, where we discuss issues, both big and small. I am your host, the very handsome Tim Kirk, and this time I'll be talking about the lottery. This is by no means a comprehensive essay or a research thesis on the subject, more of a self-critique. Where have I gone wrong? I could spend the rest of my life expounding on where I have gone wrong and how it has led me to purchase lottery tickets in the hope of winning the jackpot and short-circuiting reality to become obscenely wealthy. I fantasize about what I would do and how I would live. I go on at unhealthy length in my mind. Inexcusably, I even envision the irrational exuberance. I just hope against hope, because sooner or later, I tell myself, somebody always wins. I suffer from eternal optimism. I incessantly think about or am reminded by my conscience of the poor choices I have made in life. My mind, spirit, thinking, actions, body, behavior, impulses, desires, my history, excuses, failings have all brought me to the point where I purchase lottery tickets on a regular basis? Is that what it is? And in-person purchases as opposed to enrollment in an account and or an app is much different, and it should send alarms to your mind to tell you not to do this and save your money, especially with a lot of people selling you the tickets. Now, I go to guys who are on the ball and smart and funny, and I enjoy their company and personalities, and they are great. On the other hand, there are people that I just do not understand why they are there. How they do not learn to do the thing that they are there to do all day, every day, as if each and every single encounter is a brand new experience and not a mind-numbing exercise in tedium. But they are there, and that's what they purport to do. How they do not comprehend, integrate, and apply any knowledge of previous activity is utterly beyond me. I came here to buy lottery tickets and not become entangled into the mesh of your personal melodrama and the minutiae of your day-to-day existence. I just want to buy tickets and leave this place. Can we do that? The breakdown from point A to point B in what equates to a single, ordinary, unremarkable, usual step in your day-to-day stride ceases, and we start falling into the abyss as if going from one step to another. Somehow the entire earth has split open and we are now falling down. We are going down, hurtling towards infinity. Up until now, we speak the same language and understand each other, right up until this point. Then he splinters off from reality into a tangent that has absolutely nothing to do with the context of your transactional experience, hands you something you did not ask for, and acts as if, well, that's what happened. My hands moved around in that area, and this is what came of it. Yeah. No. It's like going to McDonald's. The guy behind the counter greets you and asks for your order. You ask for a Big Mac, but somehow you have to repeat yourself several times, and after you give him the money, he hands you a broken hubcap filled with dirt and broken glass that is stuffed into a torn, old, greasy pillow that is now on fire, and he takes out a gun and says, stick him up. No. This is not how it goes. You don't just take a wild stab at it, and whatever happens, happens, and whatever spits out of the machine is an act of fate. Or I could be terribly wrong, and these people are avatars and Sherpas trying to lead me to a boon of incredible good fortune. Yeah, that's it. And they're not just some batshit lunatics who lose the story mid-sentence every time. What's the matter with you? Why don't you just wear a blindfold and press the buttons like you're playing pin the tail on the donkey? Because basically, that's what you're doing. But tell me that first. I would be willing to bet that you would have a line of people wanting to buy potluck blind man's bluff tickets. And that is not to mention the people spending exorbitant amounts of money and time playing numbers. They will stand there and spit out numbers at the retailer for at least a half an hour and not be the least bit polite or courteous about it to the retailer, let alone the people standing there patiently waiting to buy a single ticket. Maskless, seemingly unaware of having absolutely no consideration for their own welfare and the welfare of the vulnerable people surrounding them, like it's an open bar at a cocktail hour at a swanky party. No, it's a smelly, dingy, low-life-filled, claustrophobia-inducing tobacconist in the middle of a life-threatening pandemic with people who don't seem to understand or care about the danger being posed. And all they want is that ticket. On the other hand, I once stood next to a guy who was scratching off tickets and thought, damn, this guy is hot. He sort of grunted at me in a pleasant manner that I could go ahead of him because he was distracted while scratching off his tickets. And I looked at him and I realized, ooh, he's one of my favorite porn stars in the flesh. And he was hotter in real life than on screen. And he was buying scratch-off lottery tickets. That was weird. I thought all porn stars were rich, right? Am I right? I was just so glad he was so sexy. Oh, man. And I see people with all sorts of trinkets and good luck charms and talismans and rituals, all superstitious. And at this point, asking where I have gone wrong is pointless. I have taken the wrong road, and there is no turning back. I have crossed that threshold. I have. Wish me luck. Thanks for listening. See you next time. And as the kiddies say, peace out.